Hey guys, Ashley here, also known as the HLA fan. I'm back today with another video. I was just thinking about this and I just realized that remember when I said I was gonna make a video about why the OC season 3 sucks? Well, I decided I'm gonna make that video today. But I'm only gonna talk about this might be a part 2 video because I don't want the video to be too long because it's late. So I'm gonna talk about the first 3 reasons why this season sucks. And another thing I just want to talk about is that the OC is personally one of my favorite teen drama shows. This season reminds me a lot of Gossip Girl season 5, where it was just so disappointing and so underwhelming that it's like you would never forget that this season exists. This has to be one of the worst teen drama seasons I've ever seen in my life. One of the worst. One of the worst. I would put this season right up there for Gossip Girl season 5, She Got From a Teenager season 5, Degrassi seasons 13 and 14, along with seasons 7 through 9. Like, all those seasons suck. One of the worst teen drama seasons I've ever seen in my life. One of the worst. One of the worst. Up there, One Tree Hill season 7 and 8. Like, those are just some of the seasons that come to mind when I feel like they just fucking blow. So, let's get into it. Let's break it down. Let's discuss it. All the fans have said it. All OC fans, we all think season 3 is the worst. Now, you will not catch me. Sorry, I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna finish this disclaimer. Now, you're not gonna catch me make a video about why season 4 sucks because, to be honest with you guys, I don't remember that season at all. I don't remember a single thing about that season from the first time I watched it. The only thing I remember is everyone grieving over Marissa's death for like one episode, and then after that, they just kind of forgot that she died. And that's it. That's what I remember from that season. Other than that, it's forgettable, and I don't ever plan on rewatching it at all to make a review for it. Nope. No. If I rewatch the OC, I'm probably only going to watch seasons 1 and 2 because I can't watch season 3 again, and I can't watch season 4. But without further ado, let's get into this breakdown. The first reason why I think this season sucks is the lack of good storylines. This season does not have one good storyline that I actually enjoyed. Every episode, every storyline was just happening as the season was just going along. You got Marissa and Ryan both getting expelled from Newport. Oh my god. The whole Marissa and Zeph stuff was just so exhausting. And I'm not really a big fan. I'm not really a big shipper of them. I think the best presentation of the relationship was season 1. After that, season 2, it was okay, but too immature for me to take it serious. Everything that they went through in season 3 was just so melodramatic to me. Sorry, that's just how I took it. And then season 4, them getting randomly married just felt so forced. It felt like a forced happy ending for the couple. I'm happy that they're one of the couples that actually got to be in game, but I'm not a really big Ryan and Zeph shipper. I said Ryan and Zeph. Ryan and Summer shipper. Ryan and Summer. Summer and Zeph. I'm not really a big fan of them. I really am a big, huge shipper of Ryan and Marissa. Honestly, think if any couple deserved to be in game, it was them. But on to the storylines. From Zeph and Summer's storyline, the stuff with Trey and the whole shootout, they messed that storyline up. That storyline had a lot of potential. They just ended it in one episode. Marissa's parents getting back together. They're not getting married. Her dad still owes people money. He's continually letting her down. One minute she's getting a move. One minute she's not moving away. Kirsten comes back from rehab. She's having think about going through a relapse, and Sandy is being a terrible husband. He's in control of the Newport group now, and he's doing something bad for business. I can't remember what. It's just it, and don't even get me started on the whole Marissa and Verchak stuff, and the whole Marissa and Johnny shit, and the whole Marissa going to a new school. All that shit was just dumb. All of the storylines in here were dumb. All of them just dumb, dibbity dumb. I just can't even fathom on how Josh Swartz can even let his show go this far down. This season is so much like Gossip Girl season 3 and so much like Gossip Girl season 5, where he just let everything just go past him. He let all the good things just go past, and he was just writing things as the season went, and you can tell because each episode it was something different, and it had no conclusion. It had no sense of a climax or nothing. There was no conclusion, no closing to the story. It was just endless stupid, stupid stuff. It was just endless dumb shit in this season when it comes to storylines. I can't. We gotta move on. Okay. Coming in number 2 is one of the reasons why this season sucks. The Johnny storyline. Oh my gosh. The Johnny storyline is the main reason why I hate this season so much. He is one of the worst secondary characters to ever come into the show. He was so whiny and just everyone just him completely being obsessed with Marissa was just, I was not buying it. I absolutely had no idea where his little feelings or this relationship was coming from. I just didn't understand it. I think Marissa was gravitating towards him because he had a very traumatic past with his dad. His dad was very abusive towards him and his mom, and he hit his dad over the head with a bat, and I think he killed his dad. And in a self-defense mode for him and his mom, he ended up killing his dad. It was just him being included in Marissa's life meant that Ryan and Marissa were going to have a drama relationship, and I feel like we just didn't need that. I feel like they've gone through so much. I just wanted to see one season where him and Marissa can just be happy. Like, can they just be a drama-free couple? Like, it's good to have those seasons, when a couple is just drama-free. But like, don't get me wrong, they are happy together. Like, I'm a huge Ryan and Marissa shipper. Huge. I love them. But every season, well, not really season 2, because they didn't really have much scenes together in season 2. The writers really cut them apart. But really in season 3, like, the whole Johnny shit, and then her going to a new school, it really just put a big hole in the couple, and her just having feelings for Johnny just came out of thin air. I think, in courtesy to that with her and Johnny, I think it was just trauma bonding, and I don't care how much hate I get for that. I honestly feel like it was just trauma bonding. I think she gravitated towards him because his dad was abusive, and she told him about her past with the stuff with Oliver and the stuff with Trey, and which her own substance abuse. It was just trauma bonded. I think they gravitated towards each other because of the trauma. It was like no real sense of knowing each other. He didn't even know she didn't know him from a can of paint. He didn't know her from a can of paint. It was just, I like you because we both been through a rough patch in our lives. That's all it really was with her and Johnny. But Johnny was an annoying character. He was whiny. He was just so, like, the annoying pick-me guy. Like, you don't even, we didn't learn nothing about Johnny. We didn't learn nothing about him besides that his dad was abusive and that he loves to surf and that he likes Marissa. That's it. And, like, his death was just, I mean, I didn't care. I didn't care about him dying. I knew that as soon as he died, this was gonna take Marissa's character down a down spiral path, and eventually it did. And we're gonna get to Marissa in part 2 because I don't think I have enough time on this planet right now to even discuss how much her character went through. A lot of character development in this season. But there you go. I hate the Johnny storyline. I think it's one of the worst storylines to ever happen on this show, and one of the worst storylines to happen on TV, period. Coming in number 3, weak season structure. If it's one thing I can't stand besides character development, is weak season structure. You have too many episodes and you're not balancing the season correctly with the right amount of storylines and the right amount of time you have with the characters. And this season was definitely one of those. This season had 26 episodes, guys. 26 episodes. I've always looked at this season 3, as point A and point B because this is what before graduation and after graduation. This season was so boring. Probably one of the worst. Probably one of the worst seasons about like graduating high school. Probably one of the worst. Gossip Girl season 2 had a better season about this, about graduating high school, and One Tree Hill had a way better season. Season 4 was an amazing season, and they, he, Mark Shohan actually knew how to balance the season with only just 21 episodes. Season 4 of One Tree Hill was shorter than the OC of season 3, and they did 26 episodes, and they couldn't even have one interesting episode. This season was just boring. It was boring to really watch. The first time when I started watching the first time, I really didn't even want to continue, but I did, and I was disappointed even more at the last episode of the show. And then when I got my sister into it, she hated season 3 because eventually when she was watching it, I was watching season 3 with her, and I just remembered how much I hated season 3 even more, watching it again. So this season just had a weak season structure. You can't make a lot of these. You can't make episodes like this and not do anything with the episodes. I always feel like that was just like something I've always had a problem with. It's the same thing I had with Degrassi. Degrassi would have like 40 episodes, and like 99% of the episodes, only a few episodes have real storylines, have real shit going on. Like you can't, especially 40 episodes, you're really, really pushing it. Because 26 I can take, but 40 episodes with like barely anything, you're really pushing it. But this season is definitely no excuse because you don't make 26 episodes and not do shit. In season 1, there were 27, and season 1 was a fantastic season. Probably one of the best season 1 seasons I've ever seen in my life. Season 1 was well balanced, it had great character introductions, phenomenal storylines, better, like season 1 was just so much better. Like I have to make a list just to tell you guys how good season 1 was, because off the top of my head I'm not brain dead because I don't know, but brain dead because of how fucking good season 1 was handled. They handled all the character stuff right, all the storylines correctly. They handled all the important subjects, important topics, all of it, just all of it was better. There were probably like a few storylines I probably would have cut out, like the whole Luke and what source is my name again? I can't remember. Her mom and Luke, that storyline, I would have easily cut that out. I actually really liked the Ryan and Teresa stuff. I think it dragged on a little bit too long, but I enjoyed it for what it was because it was like about who's the baby daddy, and come on, we always love who's the baby daddy, who got her pregnant. We always love those storylines. Well, season 1 was a way better season, and season 2 by far was a way better season than season 3. Way better season than season 3. Season 2 might have its pros, but compared to season 3, way better to me in my opinion. Way, 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 way better. The only storylines I probably would have taken out of season 3 is the whole Alex and Marissa stuff. Lindsay being cut entirely in that season. And that's probably it. Even that season 2 was a really good season. It's just those two storylines right there. Oh, and Zeph, the whole Zeph, Summer, and what's his name? Jesse, Luke, Ryan, Abraham, whatever his name was, that guy that Summer was dating, that loser, that chump, that complete box of tools. That entire love triangle I would have had completely just snipped. Instead, I would have tried a little bit better to make the Zeph and Summer storyline a little bit more emotional and depthing. But either that, I think if you cut those, probably like those 4 storylines out, you have a great season. The whole Kirsten and Sandy shit, phenomenal. The whole stuff with Cal, Kirsten's dad, dying, phenomenal. The whole stuff for Trey, phenomenal. It was just amazing. So, this is part 1 of why season 3 for the OC sucks. Look up for part 2 tomorrow, and you guys have a great night, a great day, and thanks for supporting my channel like always.